One thing about smoke, it makes for some mighty pretty sunrises. Good morning. Well, we got all the hay for the rodeo horses put up. I'm letting the roping steers out for weed patrol, which makes this stuff build up a little bit, but that's okay. It can help me out quite a little bit over here and get rid of some of this tall stuff. That broken pipe that was over here in the corral by the water tank, lucky for me, I have no way of digging those up, and so I got to call somebody, and they did it. So that makes things a lot easier. They do a good job. That blue faucet is now red faucet. It's a little bit taller, which is good. Before it was only knee high and hard to reach. I don't see any water. Yes, I do see water. Where is that coming from? I don't think that's... I think that's water they pumped out yesterday. I don't think that's new. When they were digging, the hole was filling up with water, and they pumped some out onto the ground with a little electric pump. Yeah, that's old. Pretty black. That's mud out of the bottom. Well, that's good. That had me worried a minute. No, I don't see any new water. Good, good, good. Yeah, those frost-free hydrants, they need to be wrapped with kind of a rubber tape, and those weren't, or that one wasn't. It should have been, but for whatever reason it didn't get that way. And so what happens is the alkali in the ground here just eats them up in a really big hurry. Next thing you know, they got dime-sized holes in them and leaking all over the place. Well, let's see. Before I turn these fellas out, gotta make sure that they close the gates the way they're supposed to. There was a gal riding down here last night. Sometimes they're good about it, other times they're not good about it at all. Oh, that gate is shut. Yeah, it looks like they can be turned down here. Okay. That one over there by the power pole is closed. Let's see, let me close this one here. The mornings are starting to feel cool and comfortable like fall. I'm really enjoying that, but it won't last very long. By, I don't know, 10 o'clock or so, it'll be 80 degrees again, maybe more, and makes it hard to get a lot done. Try to get up fairly early, but it's hot in the house. We don't have air conditioning. We just got a fan. So I don't sleep very well in the summertime. Too hot. Makes it hard to get up. Hillbilly sends me a text every morning about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And sometimes I'm awake, but sometimes I'm not. This morning he sent one, I think 4:30. Shoot, I didn't see it till almost 6. Well, winter time, I'm awake much earlier than that. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. Alright, boys. Have at it. Attack those weeds. I don't know which one kicked Lily, but she's still mad about it. She really wanted to bite one of them buffalo bad when we went up to the bison range. I think that might be a mistake. They'd probably stomp her into a little greasy spot. Come on, you guys, get out of here. This has got to be nice for them. You know, they get those grass clippings all the time, but get out here and get a little menu change. Got actual growing grass, and these weeds and things, I don't know how good they are, but they seem to think they're okay. Come on, get out of here. All this stuff inside the corral, I don't worry about the weeds here. As soon as the rodeo livestock shows up and all that, they chomp them down pretty fast. But here, you gotta get out. This stuff out here, like that, he's eating. That's good. Get rid of that stuff. That's called kochia. It's terrible stuff. It'll grow big like that, and the stalks are really woody and hard to cut. I guess it's supposed to be reasonably good feed at certain points, but it can build up nitrates in them too. It's not really very good for them. Okay, I can't snap that one-handed. I think they have to eat an awful lot of it though before it causes them any kind of problems. They prefer the grass, which I don't really want them eating that. But they'll run out of that and have to go for the weeds. Those things, they kind of turn into a big old tumbleweed. I think that's probably how they spread. There's a bunch of different tumbleweeds. The ones in Nevada that we had, they actually had kind of a little sticker on them, and they were nasty, but boy, they'd get, you know, corner of a fence or something, they'd blow 10 feet deep. Well, anyway, I'm glad that this morning they have a horse driving show. It's pony carts mostly. It's kind of fun to see. It'd be fun to have one of those. I always thought it'd be a lot of fun to have one for my little burro. But they moved it from the rodeo arena here inside the indoor barn, which I'm glad they did, because now that gives me a chance to move some of the bleachers over where they need to be and do some of this other stuff that I've been kind of wondering how I was going to do with people in the way. Still lots of weeds to chop. I can do that around here now with nobody down at this end. So, it's going to be a busy, hot, dusty, and miserable day. When we were looking at this broken pipe over here too, there's another smaller water tank right over about there, and the float system on there I see is broken. I don't know how that happened. It's all bent, and the float itself has got holes in it, so I'll have to get a new one of those and fix that too. I don't think that's a big job. It's just one of those things that, once again, takes time. Yeah, I'm liking this cooler air. I wish it would stay this temperature all day. Won't be too long, I guess. September, October. That's what they're supposed to be doing. Gobble those weeds. All this stuff on the outside of the fence, those thistles are bad. I need to cut all these. This whole bank, this row of trees, it's hard to do with that push mower thing. It's kind of heavy, and pushing it up and down the slope is a pretty good workout. But I need to get all this cut. These trees, some of them aren't looking very good. You know, everybody thinks it takes forever to trees to grow. Cindy planted both of these two. I'll bet they're 30 feet tall now. So that one's getting water. That one's getting water. Yeah, look at that. When we planted those there, or she did, they were just maybe 2 foot tall. These things, they're supposed to have yellow leaves. They don't look that good to me. I don't know. Cindy says that's the way they're supposed to look, but she planted them too. I don't know what they are. This one's a Russian olive. They grow on their own. They're kind of a weed around here, really, but everybody wants to get rid of them. That, by golly, that's a tree. It kind of shades the ground. And dogwood, among all the dang weeds. Some of these trees, like I say, I don't think they're getting enough water. So now that one, no, there's water at the base. What I have here for a water system is just a garden hose that I've stretched out and drilled a hole at the base of every tree. That one's wet around the base. I think I need a new garden hose though. So now this one, yeah, see, that's just got a tiny little drop of water. This is a cottonwood that grew on its own, but it's pretty crunchy. It's not getting enough water for sure to fix that. This one looks like it's getting plenty. Plenty. Probably not enough on that one. It's wet, but not very. It's got some dead stuff on it. Same with that one. It's getting water, but not very much. This tree, it doesn't look very good. There's a lot of dead stuff on it. Well, that one could use more. This one for sure needs more. It's not looking good either. Yeah, I think I need to go get another hose and drill some more holes. Well, actually though, there's a lot of water right here. That'll be soaking in and getting to those tree roots. I don't know, it should work. Dogwoods here, that one's got plenty. This little guy, what the heck? Some helpful pain in the butt has moved my hose. This is supposed to go around here. Now, Life would sure be easier if people didn't help. Why would you do that? It was around the base of this tree. Most of the water, it seems, floods the parking lot instead of watering the trees anyway. Well, I'm just in time to be too late to see this. But anyway, it's little pony carts and things. It's pretty cool to see. Anyway, it looks like they're done with it. I've been cutting weeds and missed it. Oh well.
Where's your horse?
They all died.
They all died.
Yeah, they got old.
Yeah.
I'm down to one burro that's about 40 years old.
Oh, really?
I guess that's it, huh?
I don't know what.
That sun behind me's already got some heat in it. Well, time to fire this thing up and lop and chop. Thanks for watching, folks. See you tomorrow. Bye.